What is up, you guys? So right now I am in Nashville, Tennessee, and I happen to be sitting beside one of my Thai friends, actually from Thailand. Like, so all the way, I met her in Thailand. What was it, 2020, 2022?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So some time went by, and now she's living here in the U.S., which is crazy. So you already know I'm going to be curious, because people normally watch my channel and they're seeing a foreigner's perspective about living in Thailand, but now we're going to get the opposite. So we're going to get a Thai person's perspective living in America, and you've lived here for like a year now?
Yeah.
Okay. So first of all, let's go back in time a little bit. What made you come to, what brought you to America?
Well, the main reason is it depends on what's your purpose. But for me, I just want to come here just, to earn the money. Yeah, because I have to accept Thailand is a third world country, and no matter how much you make, you're gonna spend it all in Thailand because everything is so expensive compared for Thai baht here. If I work here, let's say 1 or 2 months, I can cover maybe 6 months in Thailand. It's like your currency is stronger. That's why it's like if you can see most of let's say Southeast Asian people, if they have a chance to come to America or to come to, let's say, Europe or somewhere else that the currency is higher, they're going to do it. Yeah, they're going to catch it. It's just
okay.
It's a common thing.
Yeah, because most foreigners come to Thailand. We're seeing Thailand as so cheap because we're bringing our American money over, and then so it's like, all right, bet now, a meal only costs $1.50, or going out at night to buy drinks only costs $5, something like that. So everything to us is cheap. So it's like,
yeah.
Okay.
Just think in the reverse.
Right.
Yes.
So with you being here in America now, and you're living in downtown Nashville, which typically living in downtowns in any city that's worth living in is going to cost a little bit. So how much you paying for rent here?
Ooh, for this fancy things, actually I pay for just a studio room, studio, bedroom and bathroom. It's 13. Not including bed and tax.
God, that
yes, 13.
$1,300 a month for your rent alone. But you don't have to own a car or anything. You just walk to work.
Yes, because it's downtown. Even on the rainy day or bad weather, I can go with Uber or Lyft. It's really cheap. Or the bus station is a block away, and it's just $2 here. So it's not a big deal. So
one thing I want to kind of hit back on is you said that you working a couple months here is equivalent to surviving, making 6 months in Thailand. How does income work out here? Because you're making more money, right? But also the cost of living is higher. So how much are you able to save in a sense? Are you actually able to save, get ahead here with rent being prices and then food, wages to income? Do you feel like it's worth it?
Well, for me, it's worth it because as you can see, I'm a Thai person. I eat my own food. I cook my own food. So it's just if you live here, if you're going to go out and eat outside, it's going to cost a lot, your legs and your arms or whatever. And then for living expense, of course, it's high price already for just the rental. But sometimes you just need the connection because sometimes one of my friends just live over there, that building.
Okay.
So I just hey, if you going to work today, can you just pick me up and drop me off?
Okay.
Or something like that. It's just it's about how you make friends over here as well. Because even you live here, of course you have to pay for the rent. Of course you have to pay for transportation, the food. Well, that's a cost. But let's say here they pay every 2 weeks, every 14 days. The first paycheck, I can send to Thailand, back to Thailand, and I still have some left. And for the second one, I just save it for the parent. I can balance it. It's a subject of the person, but I think I do it pretty well.
Yeah, I have so many questions I want to ask. I'll make sure I don't forget any. But one thing I want to hit on right now is you say sending money back to Thailand, helping your parents. That's a big thing in Thai culture is helping your families. Is that big, popular?
It's not a big thing nowadays, but if you go back to Gen Z or the baby boomer generation, like my mom or my grandparents' generation, the culture in Thailand, which is I don't like, is they don't have what to say, when you retirement
Oh,
and
yeah,
the
cool.
government will pay you.
Uh-huh.
We don't have that. The
Okay.
government don't support to that.
Okay.
So that's why they always keep the commercials and everything. Like, if you want to be a good kid, you have to, grow up, you find your own job, and then you have to taking care of your parents.
Okay.
Yes, it's just like that, and they keep it to the root of us, which is not true. Because of the government don't take care of all parents, that's why you have to take care of your parents, which is wrong. Because here in America, when you're retirement, like, the government will support you on that.
Yeah, it's a little more.
It depends on your job.
We do have, there's retirement funds from, like, if you work for a company, there might be like a 401k or whatnot, but the baseline, if you don't have anything, is like Social Security, because we pay a Social Security tax. Only thing is, though, like, by the time I'm of age to retire, you're of age to retire, that money, well, it's pretty much like gone. So that's a whole different story. But yeah, the people have at least Social Security money, but the next generation probably won't see that. But I will say that for another video. But I want to talk about, so, like, for a foreigner coming to Thailand, it's like, I feel like for us, other than, like, sometimes the visa situation is a little bit difficult as far as long term, but just coming there, getting a condo and stuff like that, it's pretty easy. Like, it's pretty simple. Like, just pay 3 times the rent, sign a little paperwork, you're good to go. What was it like for you? How hard was it for you to come to America, like, as a Thai person, like, your visa situation and getting a job and then, like, getting an apartment? Like, what was that process like?
So getting to America is the hardest part.
Yeah.
Like, the hardest. It's just like, I applied for the student visa to get here because I am currently studying in my master degree. So I can apply for the student visa, which is I do for the exchange program internship for my bachelor, and then now I continue to my master. So I got my visa, like, for the limits, like 12 months, like 1 year.
Okay.
And then after that, if I decide to extend, I can do it here or go back home, up to you. But before that happen, I have to prepare myself, like the statement, the paperwork, the agency that taking care of this is like over than 6 months.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
So it's a
and I
long
pay
process.
I pay so many waves. It's not just one time you pay, done.
Yeah.
No, it's just like 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. It's just like, it's more coming until you done all of the process, because they have to prepare you a paperwork, and then they're gonna ship it to the America, like American embassy here.
Yeah.
Not just the one in Thailand,
Yeah.
and then they have to ship it back, which is the process is like at least 15 business days. So.
Yeah.
Maybe a month.
And it was costly? Like, it was pretty
Yes,
pricey?
of course, you have to pay for the ship. Of course. And then not include the flight ticket, not include the, what do you guys say, the really first month that you have to be here by yourself, no work.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then because of my agency that I do that I signed a contract with, they do have a job assignment for me. Well, it depends on what you study, though. I study the hotel business, so which is kind of big in the downtown Nashville.
Right.
Yeah, it's a lot of a big hotel here, so I just apply for one of the hotel, and then yeah, it is what it is. I just for now I just work for the hotel, get paid just like another American person, and then when I get here, if you say the foreigner easily get things in Thailand, I can say the same thing here.
Really?
Yeah, because like since I moved here last year, they don't even ask for like 2 months ahead for the payments. No, I just need to pay for the insurance, like the building insurance or something.
Yeah, it's like
that.
when you rent, it's called rental insurance.
Yeah, and it's cost me only $5 per month.
Yeah, it's really cheap.
Yes, it's like, what is this for? $5 is cover something? Okay, whatever. And then yeah, I just need to open my bank account. I need to find the SIM card, which is kind of a normal thing when you go abroad.
Right.
And getting, the ID or even the state, like commercial stuff is really easy here.
Okay.
All you need to do is you need to have the Social Security, which is when I come with my agency, of course I have to work here and I have to pay the tax here, so they already like prepare all of the paper for me to go to the Social Security and then get it.
Okay, so now you have all the necessary information to like get credit, a bank
Yes,
account, and all
it
the different
depends
things.
on your agency.
Okay,
too.
so having a good agency is important. Okay.
And make sure that is the real agency, not a fake one.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
a lot of scams that go on.
Yeah, it's happened. I mean, in Asia, it's a lot of people that they claim that they are agency for somewhere,
Yeah.
but they just ghost you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now that you've been here for a year, like, what is your perspective like on America, like from your own personal experiences here? Like, how has like making friends been, the work-life balance? Like, what has that been like for you here? Similar to home, or you think it's different?
Here's so much different because in Thailand, sometimes I don't even remember what I do in Thailand. I do everything. When I'm at work, yeah, I do everything. Like, let's say I work in the hotel. I do for the let's say I do the front desk, but I do everything, not just front desk. I do check-in, check-out. I do cashier. I do close shift. I do morning, afternoon, night shift. I do everything. But here, everything is like on schedule. You have to work like 8 hours a day, and you have to like clock in and then clock out for like even the break.
Yeah.
Here is different from Thailand. In Thailand, we break for an hour. Here it's just 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I was walking so fast just to, catch it on time. Like, I have to eat in 15 minutes or whatever, and I have to go to the toilet, and then I have to come back to just clock out.
Yeah, I don't miss that.
Yeah, and it's just like, wow, it's so fast, but now I use it already. At the really first month, it's really hard. And also, finding a friend here, it depends on the city that you go.
Yeah.
Nashville is like Thailand, to be honest. It's like Bangkok.
Oh, really?
People here are so friendly. Like, oh, don't get me wrong. When they work hard. But when they party, they go crazy. Just like Bangkok people. Yeah, they go crazy. They're like, I don't care if tomorrow I have to work at 7 a.m. I'm going to go out. I'll go out.
Yeah.
Yes, it's just like that. And for, what is that again? Friends?
Yeah, work-life balance, like just your experiences here, like compared to like back home. Has anything been like culture shock to you?
Ooh, a lot. A lot. The first thing that I've seen here is just like you have to hold the door for the people behind you. Like when you open to somewhere,
Yeah, it's a
you have
common
to
courtesy.
hold it.
Yeah.
No, we don't do that in Thailand. We don't do that. We just like, well, you have your hands. And every time that you sneeze, you have to say, bless you. We don't do that in Thailand. Of course,
Yeah, I
we don't.
stopped saying it once I was in Thailand because I dropped that habit.
I know in Thailand you
Yeah.
but here is like, bless you.
Yeah, it's like a thing. And then sometimes people get like almost offended if you don't say bless you. It's just like, hello, I sneeze. Why didn't nobody say bless you? But
Yeah, some people are like, this need like, bless you. And then there's like, excuse me. And then somebody's like, bless you. Like, they don't want to say it, but like, bless you. And for the food here, American food is so good, but sometimes it's really big portions. That's really shocked me. Like, it's huge. Like, you cannot finish it by yourself. Or if you're really hungry, maybe you can.
Yeah.
But it's really huge. Like, every time you go to the restaurant, the waitress always come to you, checking up on you, like the food is good and blah blah. And in the end, when they see you being like, stop doing the activity on the food place anymore, they're just like, do you want a box? They're gonna come to you like, do you want a box? Just just to take away, just to pack your food and take away because it's too much.
Yeah.
Like yesterday when we went to the Thai restaurant, we can't even finish it. Even it's Thai restaurant.
It's big portions.
Yeah.
Which I gotta talk about that real quick. So went to a Thai restaurant. The food was good. It was authentic. But me having been in Thailand for all that time, it was what? It was like $45 for 2 meals, pad krapao and pad thai. Which if we were in Thailand getting that same meal, $5.
I know, but well, I have to commit that everything here, if you talking about the authentic food or things, they have to be shipped from the host country.
Yeah, certain things get imported.
Like if you want the taste to be the same as home, you better have the same ingredients that you have at home. Same to me because because like sometimes when I want to cook my own food, I need to go like they have the shop here they call Bangkok market, or even they have like an Asian market which is mix of Asian food and things, but it's just like you have to find the right ingredients. That's why it's just more expensive.
Right. So how did you choose Nashville though?
At first, Nashville is not my first choice. My first for my agency, they're gonna give you a top 3 for you to choose. The The first one I choose San Francisco.
San Francisco, okay.
The second one is Texas, Dallas. And the third one is Nashville.
And this is where you end up being at?
Yes, because American is big country for the hospitality business, especially for the hotel business and airline. So that's why the big city that I chose is like the city that have a big hotel. San Francisco, of course, but it's really expensive over there.
Right.
Dallas, of course, people go to Texas, why not stay in Dallas? And Nashville, well, is a music city.
Yeah.
Country music city. Why not here?
Yeah.
And then I was like digging it up, like, you know, just Google it and see how the populations, how the government rules and everything. California is really high priced just to live there. And there is a lot of Asian people. I'm not talking about Thai people, but I'm talking about like regular Asian people. And I'm like, I feel like I'm from the country that, I mean, I'm Thai. Everybody Asian. I see a lot of Asian people. I see a lot of, you know, the same thing, same face shape, same hair color.
Yeah.
And I don't want just to move somewhere and then stay in the same environment.
Right.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, okay, maybe Texas. But when I dig it up, ooh, Texas is like, it's okay, you can Google it. It's like if you're not really local or no local people over there, it's going to be like a really hard time for you at the beginning. Because it's like, it's really country style. Yeah. And the people there, I can say that, right? The racist stuff?
Yeah, I mean,
yes, it's
whatever the reality is.
The reality of America, if they say they're a free country, there's no racism anymore, they still have it. Yeah. And Texas is a lot of white people who doesn't like
not
Asian
open-minded.
Yes, or colored people.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, okay, maybe I just come to Nashville. And I think I did the right choice.
Yeah, so this is my second time in Nashville. I do like the city though. It seems like it's a dope city.
Right.
So you haven't felt like any like you feel like you fit right in out here. Yeah. So pretty decent Asian community. You have any other like Thai friends?
Oh yes, Thai friend in here. I mean, I thought it's barrier to find, but finally I found one. Not one, actually three. Yeah. Which is they like originally from Thailand, just like me. Yeah. Not like American, like Thai American, who like their parents move here and they grow up here. No. Yeah. Like they're originally from Thailand, OG Thailand. Yes, yeah. I love it. Yes, and like every time that we go hang out, we just stick together. We speak our own language. Yeah. We look weird in the other people's eyes, of course, American. Like when we go somewhere, when I speak something, somebody just look at us. Somebody just like, English? And I'm like, oh my God, that's crazy, but it's fine. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so now, what do you think, well, I'm going to better phrase this. How long do you think you'll stay in America?
For now, I really have no answer for that.
No answer
because
for that?
Because right now my goal is just stay here, work, and then earn money as much as I can. Because, of course, I will go back to Thailand, you know, just to travel or visit my family. My friends and my family are back in Thailand, all of them. But it's just like, as I said, the opportunity of making money and earn money here is more than in Thailand because of your currency. So I probably stay here at least 5-10 years just to earn money. So when I have that much money, I will go back to Thailand, start my own business, and then I'm gonna do nothing.
That's smart, having a plan. So like I do tell a lot of foreigners who like watch my content and when they come to Thailand. Obviously, sometimes I have to be careful with my words of saying like, you know, Thailand's so cheap and this and that. But yeah, I do understand the realities. Like, yeah, we're coming with a higher earning power. So yes, for us, things are cheap. And I also tell foreigners, well, like you can go to Thailand and get a job as a foreigner. It's a lot more difficult, I feel like, than coming here. Yeah. And like obviously, it's better to just have a U.S. based job that's paying you U.S. currency so you can live out there. So I typically, for the guys or girls who watch this video and want to move to Thailand to get a job, yes, you can go get a job. There's people who go get teaching jobs and I mean all types of jobs. But yeah, I feel like the process is probably a little bit more complex. But I'm not saying it's impossible. But no, that's dope though, because like it's just crazy. Like I meet you in Thailand, and then now I'm back in the U.S. visiting, and this is now your home for now. Yeah. I mean, it's a little bit shock when you come here, and I'm like,
I miss Thailand. I'm like, oh, I miss Thailand too.
What do you miss about Thailand right now?
Food.
Food? Yeah.
Food, of course. One thing that is so different between here and Thailand is everything here is like based on the system and rules and laws and everything. Like if you go to Thailand, you can see street food everywhere, every corner.
Yeah.
Just step out of the house, you will see some, uncle and aunt sell something next to your like front door.
Yeah.
But here, everything needs to be in the restaurant.
Yeah, it's very much like a lot of like regulation here because we're very big on like food handling. Like even those hot dog carts out here, they have to have like license and all types of stuff to make sure like they're not out here just serving up anything and people
it's just
get sick or stuff like that.
And also the transportation. I know you guys have the really convenient transportation, like let's say bus, metro, everything, Lyft, Uber, everything. It's just like back at home. In Asia, in Thailand, let's say that, we have a motorbike taxi, which is, we call it Grab.
Yeah.
Or, something else. We have a lot of taxi motorbike.
I use Grab and, what's the other one I use? My mind is blank now. I have all the apps on my phone, Grab and the other popular one. I'm gonna put it on the screen.
It's fine.
But yeah.
It's just like, here they don't really have a motorbike. They have the scooter, like the one that I tried and I almost fall. The one over there.
It's more like just like regular electric scooters.
Yes.
Yeah, they put those downtown.
And it's just like when I want to go somewhere that's not too far but not too close, I cannot just order Grab, motorbike. I have to walk.
Yeah.
And I don't mind walking, but sometimes it's just killing all of my vibe that I really want to go out. I do my hair, I do my face, I dress up, and then it's end up ruin it by just walking.
It's sweating and stuff.
Yes, it's just like, no, I don't like that. And what else that really different? Culture. Yeah, that's a big thing too. Like people here, they really respect for privacy. Like you mind your own business, I mind mine. Like if you don't know them, you're not going to ask them the personal question.
Yeah.
It's kind of rude. Like in Thailand, if I see my friend, you look fat. What have you done? We are not going to be mad. We're like, oh yeah, I eat a lot, like in the past couple of months or something like that. Like we turn it to the joke, but here,
oh yeah, no.
If I say something like that to you, say, what did you do? Why you look so fat? They're going to be mad, like mad.
Even though she did tell me that, she told me I got fat. I was like, eh.
I didn't tell you that you're fat. You just have a dad bod. It is.
Listen, it's because I can't move. My freaking ankle, my Achilles. Look how sore this is, man. Like I couldn't walk for like a month. I'm walking now, but yeah, we'll be back. All I do now is eat and just make content, you know. So sometimes, get a little worried, but don't worry, guys, it'll be gone soon. Okay. So, what are some things that like foreigners coming to Thailand should know about Thailand before coming, or about Thai people, if you can think of anything?
The tips for people who never been to Thailand before: we are not riding elephants, okay? Not every day. That's not a thing. That's not a thing. Okay. One thing is Thailand. We have our own language, Thai. I speak Thai.
Sawadika.
The second language, oh yeah, he's trying. The second language is English, or maybe some people the second language is Chinese, like Mandarin. That's why we are not really strong speaking English. But if you really want to go to Thailand and you don't know where to start, I think you should remember, if you want to talk to Thai person in English, make sure you use easy word. And don't make it like long, sentence or the conversation. They won't understand you. Their ears like blocked.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, I don't understand. Sorry.
It's overwhelming.
Yeah, it's like, no. If you go to Thailand, if you see Thai person, when you like already notice that this person is not good in English, just use easy word. Don't use hard word. And also in Thailand, we don't really use credit. I mean, we do have a card, but we use cash more.
Yeah, it's very,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, you have to carry a lot of cash, but it's really to remember in Thai like bills because we have different colors and like the number on it is really clear. I mean, the easy way to remember is by the color. The 20 is green, the 50 is blue,
Yeah.
the red is 100.
One time
and-
now I have mixed up 1,000 baht and 100 baht,
Oh,
but I was
that's
drunk.
up.
Yeah, I remember one time. Yeah, I was drunk. I took a taxi home, and you know, like when you're drunk, you don't care. I was just like, I took somebody out of my pocket, and I was like, I just seen a one and some zeros. I was like, my ride was probably like 100 baht, but I'm pretty sure I gave him 1,000.
Oh yeah.
And
Be careful. Be careful.
he probably just thought, oh, this foreigner's tipping good.
I know. It's just like, and also the things that in Thailand that we do and we don't as well is tips. Like you don't need to tips. No. If you go to like, I don't know, massage, restaurant, do whatever, you don't need to tips them. It's fine in Asia. Like especially if you know about Japan, if you tip them, it's illegal.
Yeah, I heard about that. It's
Yeah.
like that is legal.
I
it's
mean, if you
offensive
feel like
sometimes.
you want to tip them, that's fine. But if you don't want to tip them, that's fine too. Like we are not going to be like, why don't you tips? Why don't you
Yeah,
tips?
we have in America. There's a huge
Yeah,
tip culture. It's
yeah.
like it's gotten out of hand where it's like everybody wants a tip. It's like tip for this, tip for that. You go to order, all right, and they're like they flip the screen around to you. It's just gonna ask you one little question.
Yeah, it's not
How much
like
you gonna tip?
yeah,
Tip,
it's
tip,
not
tip,
like
tip,
a
tip,
regular
tip, tip.
things. It's like tips. Why don't you tips? Are you not gonna tips me?
Yeah.
Are you tips in bank or what?
The only thing I've noticed, like in Thailand, only in like very touristy areas do like the workers expect tips. Like where like I've gone to certain places and they're like, you know, they're
Yeah.
very big on like, oh, tip, tip, tip. And I'm just like, okay, here you go. But
Yeah, it depends on the area that you go to. But if you, I mean, I born and raised in Bangkok, but not in the downtown area, not in Sukhumvit, Silom area. I live in like a little bit like out of the downtown area, which is really quiet and not much tourist people. And yeah, I have like my family have their own house and they have like the yard and everything. So it's like it's more like when you live in downtown, if you live in the building like this, the apartment or the condominium is just like you don't have your own space. But if you like move out a little bit, you will have your own space and privacy. And yeah, that's really big things that you can compare about the people who really live in downtown in you know, if you're talking about Bangkok, it's just like people in downtown are more rushing, more serious, more like everything is just like need to be expecting. Like if they're expecting something and they don't get it, they're going to be like, mad or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, that's the one thing you need to know about Thailand. But Thai people are good. Good. We are nice. I can say that. We are nice.
Yeah.
We are really kind. If you're asking for some help, we will give you everything that you
Yeah.
need. Like sometimes you ask for one thing, we give you more.
yeah,
And food is really good. Of course, if you know Thai food, I think you all know Thai food. Thai food is really good. Even like the fake one in, you know, the abroad, but it's still okay. It's like
Yeah.
okay. But if you really go to Thailand, don't miss seafood. Don't miss the authentic like Thai taste. Like, you know, if they talking about spicy, of course every Thai food almost like all of them are spicy, but you have to try it. I mean, if you don't try it, how can you know you don't like it?
right. Another question I have for you is like, so when I came to Thailand, one thing I could say is like I felt like very safe there, and I can agree that Thai people were very friendly. And you said that, you know, here in Nashville people have been friendly as well. But like, how do you feel like being a woman and being here in America? Like, does Nashville has felt safe for you, or like what is like safety for you here? Have you?
I don't feel dangerous or harm at all when I live here because, well, I live in a downtown area. It's really lively, even at the nighttime.
Yeah.
Like I can just walk alone from home to work or from work back home. It's really safe here because a lot of people on the street already. Like the restaurant's still open, the club open,
Yeah.
the bar open. So it's not
You
really
see cops
like,
circling around a
yeah,
lot.
and like behind my building is a fire station,
station.
which is open 24 hours, and in front of us is like the church, the old church, and then the university. So everything is like packed in the downtown. So it's really safe for me to just being here alone and walk alone. I don't even have the pepper spray or whatever that you put in the, you know.
Yeah.
I only have like my room keys. See, you know, some American girl, they have like everything. Everything. I think he can pop up the picture. It's just like everything, and I'm like, oh my.
Yeah, it took a lot of space.
It's not happened to me while I'm staying here. That's why I feel safe. I feel like I live in Bangkok, because when I live in Bangkok, it's just the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it's different if I move out somewhere like a little bit further, more than from the downtown. But right now, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I think you live in a good area. It seems
Yeah.
nice over here. And yeah, the nightlife is very fun in Nashville. So I'm gonna definitely be back. Listen, if I have any subscribers out here in Nashville next time I return, hey, look, show me the spots. Let's grab a drink or something. Yeah, it's been a good time out here. So I do like Nashville. I think you picked a good city. So what should guys know about Thai women? Because you have I want to say misconceptions or ideas, and there's guys who move overseas for various nefarious reasons. Some people, it's just like, you know, they want to move because they just want to experience new life. That's kind of like, that's me. It's like, I just wanted to live. See what it's like to live outside of the U.S. But you have guys who specifically move overseas to literally date Thai women.
Oh.
And what are some, like, I would say, like, what are some misconceptions that people may have? I think I have some that I have in mind, but I want to hear it from you. And then you tell me, like, what just tell us about, tell the guys that they're about, like, Thai women, things that should be known or understood.
First of all, if you're really looking for a Thai woman just to marry or date, like serious situation, not just, you know, for fun, it's just like you have to know their family too. Know the person. Okay, of course you have to know that person, but know their family, know their root is an important thing too, because you never know what the bag that she carry on before meet you. She can have a big bag or a crazy bag behind her. First thing you have to know is who is she? What she doing? I'm not mean like just go ask her, what are you doing? What is your parents doing? No, not like that. But you know, take times. Don't rush it up. I mean, the world is not gonna end tomorrow.
Yeah.
Just take your time. Just take your time to study that person, because sometimes I know Thai women are pretty and they're really attractive. Like some of them, like when you walk out, ooh, wow, who is she? She's so pretty. Yes, you're สวยมาก. You're so beautiful. Yes, I know. It's happened to me too. Sometimes I walk past somebody, like let's say in downtown, of course, Bangkok. Oh, they're so pretty. Make sure they're not ladyboy. Make sure they're not ladyboy, because I don't mean bad about ladyboy. I have a lot of ladyboy friends, but it's just like if you're really looking for a real woman, make sure she is a real woman.
Is it offensive to ask?
Yes, not bad in Thailand.
Okay.
It's just like, are you ladyboy? Yes, I'm ladyboy. That's normal.
Some people I've seen that some people might get annoyed by the question.
Yeah.
But
Just to make sure. I mean.
Yeah, that's all.
Well, I mean, it's up to you if you open mind for like ladyboy or gay or, you know, LGBTQA+, up to you. But it's just like if you mention about a real women, you have to be sure.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad to hear from you, because that's what I've told guys. Like when it comes to like, you know, how do you know if it's not a ladyboy? After like seeing enough faces, I am pretty good at being able to tell like that's a ladyboy.
It depends on how long you live there. I mean, if you live there long enough, you will notice this. But if not, like let's say for the person who just entered Thailand, they have no clue. They have no clue. No. And another tips that I want to give it to them is the financial life balance is like kind of big things for a woman in Thailand if you want to marry them. Like, I'm not talking about we are third world country. We are, let's say they are more rich than us because of their currency. But for Thai women nowadays, the foreigner, they are not dumped anymore to just, you know, throw back the you know, the question like, hey, my family's sick. can I ask for your money? Can you support me on this?
Yeah.
It's not like that anymore. I know you guys are smart nowadays. I think you've seen
Some
all
people
the
are not
reviews.
though. I think some people still fall for it.
Yes,
But
and it's just like we all know too. Like
Yeah.
not just a foreigner but for Thai women too. That that trick is not going to work anymore.
yeah.
Okay.
Gotta be a little more crafty.
Yeah, so we have to be more smart or something like that. So you have to be smarter. Like you have to be smarter than that. Just to make sure when you talk about the career, the financial stuff, just make sure that it's a real deal, like a real job that she do. Because he had experience before, so I let him tell you that. And it's just, take time. If you really want a wife, a right person, it's a lot of fish in the ocean. Make sure you don't catch the rotten one.
Yep. All right, so I'm gonna ask another question. Then, where do you find just like I think I know the answer once again, but where do you find just like normal girls? Because I'm gonna be honest, a lot of foreigners. Here's what happens: they go to Thailand and they go to all the hot spots to where certain types of women are lurking around, and a lot of very pretty women, like beautiful women there. But the agenda, the motive, can vary. So like, if a guy just wants to come to Thailand and not, let's say, intentionally look for a wife, but just like wants to live in Thailand, but eventually wants to find like love, where should he go? Where should he be at? Or where should he not be or something? Whatever you want to answer that, like.
Not on the tourist spot, that for sure.
Yeah.
Because the tourist spot, you're going to pull a lot of worker, worker women, which is that you can say that they're looking for your money. But if you get out of the city, like where I live, is like a little bit out of the downtown area, you will see a lot of like local people, not much foreigner. Let's say if you know the river in Bangkok, Chao Phraya River, you can take the boat from like the beginning to the end. It's only 15 baht. I mean, you should try. You see a lot of people on that boat, or even like if you jump out of that boat from like some pier, some like local market pier, or even like the temple next to the river. Go sightseeing something that's not in downtown, and you will find some.
You'll meet somebody.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Maybe you will find like the right women from nowhere. Like randomly, you just walk somewhere and then, wow, look at her. I'm not talking about just the beauty standard that we had in Thailand, but as you can see, Thai women are really kind, and you can see it from the outside, not just from the inside too. Like some women, they just work really hard. They know how to live their life. They just mind their own business. They are not like, just go and grab you in the middle of the road or something like that. It's just like you just need to sightseeing. Let's talk about Bangkok. If you're going to stay in Bangkok, or let's say Chiang Mai or Pattaya, Phuket, get out of the tourist spot. You will find something that's more interesting, and also maybe you'll find your wife.
Yeah, maybe so. So how important do you think it is like for someone to come to Thailand and learn Thai? You think that's a necessary thing? Like for me, I found like I've kind of decided on my own, like if I want to live in Thailand long term, like I'm actively trying to learn Thai. Obviously it's a struggle sometimes, but how important do you think, like you think it's important for like a foreigner if he wants to marry a Thai person or live in Thailand like long term to?
Oh, I mean, if you plan, for my opinion, if you plan to live in Thailand like permanent, like forever with your partner, yes. Yeah. Because as I say, Thai people, we speak Thai, not English. I speak Thai to my mom. My mom don't even know how to speak English. And every business, every office, I know nowadays we use English more, but the root of it, all the paper, are still Thai. Yeah.
So even if you can speak it, you still have to like.
Yeah. I mean, if you already have your work, I mean, from home, like you do like a remote work, that's fine. You can stick with that. And for the living, I just recommend you to at least speak Thai and understand Thai. It's fine that you don't know how to read or write. That's okay. But if you learn and it's like enough to communicate, that's most important. Like it's just like what to say. You don't need to write and like read all the time that you study Thai language is really hard. I know it's really hard for me. I'm Thai.
Yeah.
It's hard. Come from Thai person, yes, it's really hard because we have different like tones of sounds. It's like different tone, different meaning.
Yeah.
Yes, we have like 5 levels of them, like 5. Chinese, like Mandarin, have 4. We have 5. Yeah, can you imagine that? It's just like, yeah, I mean, to speak and to listening, that's the most important. But for reading and writing, not really.
Yeah. So did you grow up learning English? Did you learn English in school or?
We have to. They force us to study English because nowadays English is the main language. That's why I say some people they study Chinese, the Mandarin language, before English. Because as you can see, the Thai culture, we really combine two Chinese culture.
Yeah,
really
you guys
like
celebrate
smooth.
the
Yes, like
Chinese
we don't
New Year
really
celebrate
have
there.
like the problem to against like the foreigner or anything. Thailand is a land of like really free country. We don't really have a problem with religions. We don't have a problem with sex. We don't have a problem with language or culture. Like we all can mix and live together. That's why it's like the language is the one thing as well. As I said, the first one is the Thai language for sure, and the second is English, and the third one, the most popular, is Chinese Mandarin. And for me, I grew up study English since I was in primary school.
Okay.
Yeah, like primary school and then high school and then secondary school, high school, and then of course the university. I still have to learn English.
Yeah.
Like they just put it in every section of your like study environment and everything. Like they're trying to put English in everywhere right now. Even like the application. Right now they have the the choice for you to choose English or Thai.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like that nowadays. Before, maybe not. Now we have to study English.
Yeah.
We have to.
So as an American trying to learn Thai, do you think anyone should ever be like nervous to speak Thai? Like, because sometimes when you're practicing a language, it can be kind of like nerve-wracking to use it because you're like, oh, what if I get it wrong? Like, how do Thai people, like, what's Thai people's like reception towards, like, if I go try to speak Thai, like, like how do they think of, like, do they like the fact I'm trying to speak Thai, or is it just like, would they prefer me to just speak English and try to figure out what I'm saying?
Well, that's a really good question because in Thailand, when you trying to learn English, if you say something wrong, they're going to like bully you. Like, oh, you say it's wrong. And that person going to be like, I'm scared to speak English forever.
Yeah.
But for foreigner, I love the energy that they are like, even they failed it, they're going to try again. Like they keep coming back. And for Thai people, when somebody speak Thai to us, it's cute. It's pretty cute.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's so cute. Like, oh, you know Thai? You know how to speak Thai? And then we going to say it back in Thai. And then that person will be like, oh no, I don't understand. But that's fine. And also like when you speak or say something wrong, of course the difference of tone, always wrong. We just of course we laugh at you a little bit, like giggle, and then we just fix it for you.
Okay.
Like say it like this.
Yeah.
It's not just like, no, you say it wrong, and then they don't fix it. I'm like, no, not like that. We're going to help you. And I mean, in Thai culture, if you're trying to speak Thai to us, that's really cute. It's just like, you come to my country, you open your mind to my country, you open enough to learn my language too. Not just come here, be a foreigner, travel, go home. Not just like that. It's like you care about us too. Because Thailand, one thing that I can tell is we good about care. Yeah, it's just like, you keep my heart in your mind as well. That's why you care. It's just like, it's a cute thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing.
Yeah. So to switch gears a little bit, me coming to Thailand, like as a black person, I felt like very safe there, and I felt like, like never felt treated bad by Thai people, anything like that. But I did come to find out like the culture of Thailand, I don't know, like maybe it's shifting, but like, kind of glorifies like lighter skin and skinnier bodies. Is that still a thing? Or like what is your thoughts on that, like as far as like the culture of like how Thai people view like skin tone and stuff like that?
Let's talk about the beauty standard in Thailand. In Thailand, let's say in Europe or America or like, in the east side people, if you are tan, which means you're rich. Like you have money to go to vacation, you have money to go to the beach and like take a sunbath. So if you're tan, you're rich here. That's what they see you. But in Thailand, of course, we are a hot country. Look at the sun. Ooh, hot. So the beauty standards there is like if you white, like pure skin, and like your hands look good, your face look good, your teeth look good, your feet look good, and everything look good, and you with pure skin is make you look like you're rich people.
Okay.
It's just like the beauty standard from long time ago, not just from now. Because if it's like if you're pure skin, which means you don't have to go out, see the sun, and work under the sun.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah,
that.
Okay.
Yeah, Does that make sense for you?
Yeah,
if you go out, you're going to get tan like me.
So that's why like a lot of Thai people like it'll be super hot and have like long sleeve on.
Yes, because they don't want to get dark, and they're gonna look like not just like not look rich, but it's make you look ugly by like because everybody love white, pure skin, and now you're tan, you are not pretty. And if you're fat, like I don't want to say fat. If you're like just a little chubby, they're gonna call you fat.
It's a different standard.
Yeah,
like we were talking about off camera. Like here in America, like what fat means here is completely different than like what fat means.
It's just a little chubby. It means fat.
Yeah.
In Thailand.
Yeah.
And it's just like that's why I'm like when I move here, I'm pretty like blending. I'm not fat. I'm not tan. I'm not anything. I'm just a regular people here. But back in Thailand, I'm like, ooh, I'm fat. I'm ugly because I have a dark skin, which is I used to it already. I grow up with it. I mean, and we don't think that it's going to be like a really big bully things in Thailand, as I told you. That's why it's like it's not going to be the thing that we go like keep in mind and we go psycho and everything. It's just like that, for real. And then for what else? The thing that we have in Thailand, as you can see, if you go to the store, everything is like whitening cream. It's not a tanning, it's whitening. It's all whitening, all of them.
Yeah, it's whitening. Yes. I had to when I first got to Thailand, I had to pay attention to what I was getting. I was like, whitening? No.
You have to read it for a little bit because everything is like
Jackson.
It's like everything is whitening, everything is high UV protect. Of course, the land of the sun, why not? And for the topic of black people, the level of the skin tone in Thailand, we don't care. We don't care. You foreigner is you foreigner. We call you guy Farang. Farang is foreigner. So it's just like if you are black, if you're white, if you're Chinese, if you're Korean, if you from somewhere, if you're Arabic, that's fine.
Y'all's beauty standards, you're only looking at. It's only compared against people who are Thai. So that's what you're saying, when you're looking at beauty standards and stuff, it's like it's a Thai thing.
Yeah, if you talk about black people, what shade of your skin tone is beautiful, I don't care. We don't care. We don't care if you're black. You're black. It's not just by your skin color. It's by your genetic. Your face will show us that you are not Thai. That's for sure. If I see like white people, let's say he from Europe. Yeah, he's white. He's built like that. I mean, I'm not going to expect that, ooh, you have to be tan so you be sexy. No. No, because it's like the beauty standard is only for Thai people, to be honest. And nowadays, we are not really care about that beauty standard anymore. As you can see, if you go to Thailand, a lot of girls want to have a tan skin.
I've noticed it. I've noticed it now.
That's why I'm like, it's flipped. It's about the fashion and, the time. That change people, like different times, everything is just different.
That's funny because like as an American, like one of the things we've seen like in America is like a lot of times America talks about in a sense of like black and white, even though America is a melting pot, but it's a lot of times the lens of which we see things is black and white. And a long time ago in America, like basically like having like a big butt and like bigger lips was like a bad thing. Now everybody wants bigger lips and a bigger butt. So it's like beauty standards, they shift over time, they change as time goes by. What used to be you know, considered less attractive now is now the attractive thing is in, it's hot, it's like
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like time flies and everything changes by the time. I mean, you don't have to, trust the system of the beauty standard or any rules that people just make it up. It's just a illusion. It's just like if you like yourself the way you are and you know the better version of you, like you know how to bring your beauty out, you know how to do your hair, how to take care of your hair, how to do your makeup, not too much, not too lace, and you know how to dress. It's like it's perfect fit, it's too tight for you, or it's like oversized for you. It depends on you actually. Like if you're going to set the beauty standards just like the other person in Thailand, like, oh, I have to be white like that person, I have to look like that person, I need the bigger eyes, I want to have a high nose, I want to have a thinner lips or something like that. That's fine. You can go to the surgery. It's like common thing in Thailand right now.
Yeah.
But it's just like I don't want to share the opinion that you have to stick in the, you have to blend in with the culture. Of course, yes, but it's not just everything. It's not, for the beauty standard, it's just the thing that is up to you. Like you can choose, not think that just, oh, you stay in Thailand, you have to be white. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think anyway, when it comes to like beauty is like, they say it's the same, like beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Meaning that it's like what beautiful means over here is completely different. Like I'm sure like one thing you've noticed, like probably, maybe you've noticed this, I'm sure you have, but like, you might have noticed like black men like thicker women.
I know.
So yeah, there's certain cultures where it's like, obviously, yeah, it's like, okay, it's good to be skinny, but like you'll notice here, like black men usually like a little bit more meat on the bones than, maybe.
They love a flat. They don't like the bones.
Other than, certain cultures, they might praise being skinny. I think in like I guess African American culture, we kind of like a little bit more weight, a little bit more meat on the bone.
Yeah, I know you guys don't like the back of bones. It's just no. They say it look like a skeleton, like walking skeleton.
Yeah, it's
like,
just like, what am I gonna do?
Oh my God, I can see that. I can see that in my in my head right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like that. It's just like the beauty standard of the places. Like in America, if you're talking about white girl, it's going to be another way. If you're talking about black girl, it's going to be another way. But nowadays, everything is just blending because of the Kardashians' house. That they just bring out the concept of you need to have a big lips, you need to have a big hips, to need a small waist, and everything. But it's just I think it's a subject of the person. I cannot control that. Nobody can. No, it's just like a thing that you need to flow with the people. I mean, you're strong enough to hanging with yourself, you're good. But if not, so make sure you're not hurt yourself for that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So the last thing I want to ask you is, you're paying $1,300 a month here. Can we see a tour?
A tour?
Yeah.
Of course.
All right. So she's going to show us what she's paying $1,300 a month for.
Oh,
and I want you guys to compare it to Thailand. Let's go. So this will be $1,300 in the U.S. versus what I pay. I'm paying, my current condo in Bangkok is $440 per month. And so we're gonna compare. Nashville is a main city. Obviously it's not comparable to Bangkok to that extent. Bangkok is obviously a lot bigger, but we're still talking about, a city, downtown. So let's see, where does money go here in the US? And yeah, what does $1,300 a month get you? Right now we're standing in like the common area. So this is just like an area where you can sit and like grill.
Barbecue.
Which I'll call this like this is considered like a basic amenity in the US. And I'll flip the camera so you guys can see better. So this little outside deck area, like I said, we're downtown. If we just walk a few minutes that way, to the right, we'll get to like Broadway Street. So we got out here. And then in here is just a little living area. TV, couch, like a little kitchen. So I guess can hang out here with some friends or something if you don't want to be in your room.
So that's going to be the like another parcel room.
Okay.
The bulk office is here. It's just like separate. We're not going to put the same. Yeah. Okay, let's start from the outside.
Mailbox. Okay, so this is where you pick up your packages. So what's different from Thailand is like, still most apartments have a package area, but you go through front desk to get it. So you can't get your own package.
Here is just like the front desk is not here 24 hours, so I mean this is different.
Yeah.
So right here is going to be the privacy area for a bicycle, or even like you have a scooter, so you don't need to park outside and be stolen.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's smart. If I lived down here, I would definitely have an electric bike like that.
Yes. A lot of people did, because it's like, as you can see, Nashville is a hill, as I say. It's gonna take forever for you to just, This one is a laundry room. Is including dryer, washing machine. You can use your money like cash, or you can use the card, or you can just scan the application, put the money in it, and just pay.
Okay. And it costs $200. Oh, not 200.
No.
$2.25. I'm about to say like Thailand, like 225 baht.
It's okay. Yeah, like
cool.
this.
All right. So
and they have like a sink for you if you want to wash your hand or whatever. The building is L-shaped, and every floor they have a kitchen area.
Okay, so we have a co-kitchen space here, couple ovens, fridges, area to sit and eat, and then we have this outside terrace, which I will include you guys some drone footage in this area. The Nissan Stadium right there, and then Broadway is just straight ahead, where all the fun and parties
Feeling
at.
young, but they treat me like the OG. And they want the T on me, I swear they nosy. Said he put some money on my head, I guess we gon' see. I won't put no money on his head, my niggas owe me. I gotta be single for a while, you can't control me. Uno, those traits in a race, they can't hold me. And I show my face in a case,
cool.
So you know it's me. Imitation isn't flattery, it's just annoying.
Alright, and now for the most important part. What does the room look like?
Oh my god.
For $1,300. Done. Alright guys, here is the $1,300 a month room. Alright, so right here we have a little closet space. And then dun. Okay. So, alright, you wanna walk us through?
Wow, this tour is going to be really fast because my room is so small. So this is what I pay for, like
$1,300.
Yes, $1,300.
USD.
US dollars.
Not baht.
Yes. So this room is the studio type. It's only bedroom and bathroom. So all of this room are furnished. I don't need to prepare anything. I just, have my bag and then I just live here. Yeah, it's just like living in the hotel for a month, to be honest.
Yeah.
Not just the apartment. All I need to bring is my stuff. So they have everything for you. They have a mini fridge for you. They have a microwave for you. All the chairs, all the cabinet, everything is included in this room. All I need to prepare is just the bedding and my stuff.
Did the TV come too?
Mm-mm.
You had to buy the TV?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's it. My room is so small. I don't know what to say.
Do you know how many square meters this room is? Or square feet? I know we're in America, so
I can't remember.
Okay. Wow. All right. So this is the price of paying for downtown. So really, for this, you're paying for convenience, because it's super competitive, and you're living in downtown Nashville. But I wanted to show you guys, because sometimes you all watch my videos and you'll see these apartments in Thailand, and you'll be like, "Oh, they're so small." Mind you, we're here in America. This room is small, but yet she has to pay $1,300 for this room. So if you guys haven't seen, you can go compare what. I don't want to say the same amount, but way less. So I paid for, well, mind you, I have 2 condos, one in Pattaya, one in Bangkok, for less than half the price. But once again, when you pay for one downtown, costs more money. So like if you moved outside of downtown, how much with $1,300 could get you like a 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom if you go further out?
The one that I'm looking at is $1,350 which is 2 beds and 2 bathrooms.
See,
Yes, outside, yeah. Yeah, it's like just the other side of the river, like next to the Nissan Stadium.
Yeah.
Just that far. Like it's not really big, you know, distance from the downtown, but the price is so different.
I wonder why this building costs so much. I still feel like that's pricey. For a studio, I feel like they could at least give y'all, well, even studios, I feel like they could have built bigger studios for this price point. I feel like they're being a little bit greedy here, but.
Maybe because
So like, all right, so this space, it's small. Do you ever like how much time do you spend in your room? Does this ever get too small for you? Or are you just like?
I mean, I live alone by myself. It's not too small for me. It fit me well because of like, I love to do things in my room. I still like in class, I have to study, and most of the time I'm at work. Yeah, and then I come home just, you know, get some sleep, eat, and then get changed, get shower, and then go to work again. It's just like most of the time that I spend in my room is for study or like even for the day off. I probably like just, you know, in bed all day watching some movies, and then just cook my Thai food in the main kitchen area, which is I did it and then I just put it in the freeze. So whenever that I want it, I just come to like warm it up in the microwave in my room and then I just eat here.
Yeah.
Like I don't really get out to the common area that much. Also, the other people in this building as well, as you can see, they live here, of course, but they are living in their own room, not the common space.
Right.
Yes.
That's how it is in Thailand too, though. I feel like like when I went to look for condos, it's like the amenities sell me in the apartment. I'm like, oh my god, all these amenities, dope pool. Is like you live there, like you only use it. Like I've only been to the pool one time now, but like I moved there because I'm like, oh, basketball court, oh, pool, and I don't gonna lie, y'all, I don't really use it.
You don't need to use. Yeah,
I just stay in my room.
I know. I stay in my room too. That's why like this apartment they don't really have pool or gym or like something really fancy that the other apartment have, but it served me well for just being me in my room.
Yeah.
To be honest.
For now. Perfect. Well, Fern, thank you so much for being on the channel. And I do gotta shout her out once again because Fern did start off as a subscriber and then we became friends and now she's on the channel. So you guys don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next video and hopefully we'll see you guys back in Thailand very soon. Swadee Kap.
Swadee Kap.
Said he put some money on my head, I guess we gon' see. I won't put no money on his head, my niggas owe me. I gotta be single for a while, you can't control me. Uno, those traits in a race, they can't hold me. And I show my face in a case, so you know it's me. Imitation isn't flattery, it's just annoying me. And I'm too about it. And the dirt that they threw on my name turned to soil and I grew about it. Time for y'all to figure out what y'all gon' do about it. Big wheels keep rolling, rolling. I'm outside, 29, G5, seaside. I've been losing friends and finding peace. But honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me. If I ever heard one, and I'm still here outside, front line. Southside, I've been losing friends and finding peace. Honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me. Look, don't invite me over if you throw another pretty party. Looking back, it's hard to tell you where I started. I don't know who loved me, but I know that it ain't everybody. I can never love her, she a busybody. Baby, if you want me, can't be turning up with everybody. Nah, can't be fucking on this anybody. Yeah, I got feelings for you, that's the thing about it. Yeah, you know that it's something when I sing about it. Yeah, mama used to be on disability, but gave me this ability. And now she walking with her head high and her back straight. I don't think you feeling me, I'm out here